Moving on, Monodachis. We did 106. Let's do 107. This is gonna be so freaking good.
Hello.
But it's also 1077777. Is that like the lucky number 7, or is this like some other specific? Like what the freak? Let's check it out.
Welcome back to the Broogli channel. I'm your host.
Human! This is weird, bro. You need more eyes. It's weird seeing you with only 2 eyes.
Believe it or not. And
yeah, I like it when there's 4 eyes. I mean, yeah. I mean, like not with glasses, but like actual 4 eye. Well, 5 technically, right? With the one in the middle.
To you, level 107 of the Backrooms. That's right. The next level in order is.
Yeah. What the hell is that? Is that a hound? No way, that's a hound, right? I doubt that's a hound. I know, because hounds look like humans that like have been reconstructed into doges, right?
There are many levels in the Backroom.
Okay, that's disturbing as hell. You see what I'm saying though? Sometimes in some of these levels, these rooms be like it's like the actual level itself is alive. It's like a creature.
Cause physical, emotional, spiritual, psychological, and every kind of pain possible. But level 107 will shatter your brain into 1,000,000 pieces. And you'll essentially have nothing left up here after you get done inside the level. So if that sounds cool to you, stick around for the explanation. Without more talking from me...
But how can I lose my marbles if I never found them to begin with? Answer me that, Mr. Oogly.
Back and relax, grab yourself a bucket of popcorn, and let's get into the explanation of this world-ending, reality-breaking level, shall we? Level 107 of the Backrooms is classified...
Wait, is that actually an image of the level?
Breaking level, shall we? Level 1...
Oh, hell nah, bro. This looks like... It looks like the inside of like a freaking like power plant or like a the generators inside of like a freaking like train tunnel or something. That's disturbing looking. Imagine having to go through that, but like if you didn't have a flashlight.
107 of the Backrooms is classified as an undetermined difficulty due to its many mysterious properties and...
Oh, good, because the only thing better than a dangerous level is a level that no one knows if it's freaking dangerous or not.
A multitude of unknown...
So you get to go there and find out for yourself!
Own information and undocumented...
How do you find out? Well, you either go there and come back out, or you go there and get eaten.
Entities that we really don't know much about. On the same note, the level's true appearance is not 100% known. Like I said...
What freak do you mean not 100% known?
This level takes your brain and it rips it to 1,000,000 pieces, so it's hard to say how many strange and anomalous effects cause that, but I'm gonna try to get into all the theories about it here in this video. The reason...
Oh, so it's like a guarantee that this level specifically is gonna, like, jumble up your brain waves.
For no information existing seemingly about level 107 is that when something or someone travels to the level, they undergo a severe mental function decrease, meaning that their brain essentially stops working for all intents and purposes while they're in the level.
Wait, so when you go there, you just lobotomized? Like, what the frick?
The reason this happens is not understood.
Wait, but is it like permanent? Like, are you just like you go there, you get lobotomized, you go back out, done, your rings? Like, or is it like it's as long as you're in the level, you have a lobotomized effect?
Nothing like this has ever been noticed in the history of the Backrooms. We don't know what causes it. It could be some kind of amnesia. It could be some kind of psychological torture that they undergo while they're in there that makes them subdue it in their own memory. We don't know. But again, I'll be getting into what I think happens here and what other people think happens here later on. Even though an official...
Bro, this level's so freaking wild that it's only what people think happens. It's not even a documented happen. Don't forget, in the lore of the Backrooms, in the more safer levels, there's like entire organizations or groups of people, of survivors basically, that have been trying to research and document as much of the Backrooms as possible, effectively to try to, like, you know, survive there and I guess colonize the Backrooms, because like what else are you gonna do? You got freaking sent into the Backrooms, you can't get back out.
recognized description of what the level is doesn't exist. There is a main
So they actually have genuine explorers and wanderers that are like going out there trying to visit a level and then somehow make it back to the safe levels and, you know, freaking like report and document all this back. Though in certain cases, some levels have internet access and they're actually able to communicate with each other, like through across levels as well.
One that most people typically believe in, and I'm gonna go ahead and get into that right now, just so you kind of get an idea of what we might be talking about, and so you might get an outline, per se, of how this level rips your brain apart. The level is said to be an expansive warehouse-style complex made of heavily destroyed rooms and hallways. There are large pieces of rubble and building chunks littering the entire floor, as if it's caving in on itself. On that same note, the roof is also collapsing in many spots, causing dangerous scenes for anybody walking through it. But the main danger in this entire area is that whole rooms and hallways have live exposed wires dangling from the rotting ceiling and from the floor. These live wires could electrocute you and shock you with, you know, many volts of electricity, and they can...
I think I just figured out what's causing all the brain damage. I think I just figured it out. I think everybody that goes there accidentally freaking headbutts a freaking live wire and just gets a freaking, like, the Festus treatment from Adam's Family.
Also cause death if you get tangled up inside of them. The doors in this giant warehouse are all hanging off their hinges as well, and the windows are smashed into a million pieces. It's said that there are also electrical boxes and surge protectors that are blown up here as well, constantly sparking and exploding in different parts of the building. All of what I just said makes this seem like a very dangerous place, right? You wouldn't want to even step into the level, because I'm not trying to get electrocuted, and I'm not trying to have the ceiling collapse on top of me, right? And the floors are also not much better. They're supposed to be rubble all over them, and there's holes below it that leads to floors beneath. There's also rusty nails and chipped wood and bent metal and other obstacles that have a chance of crushing you to death. The windows here are white and opaque, and nothing can be seen outside of them. However, when you get close to those white windows, you might hear a static noise that is emitted from them. And this static noise kind of resembles TV static, but it gets very loud the second you get close to it. This noise, in combination with the
Oh, that's creepy. That means it knows. That means that the freaking thing knows you're getting close to it. You know, like, it understands that you're, like...
electrical damage and the electrical noise and the other oddities here might be what causes the amnesia effect on people's brains, and that's why they don't remember anything.
I mean, I would assume, yeah, they're probably just getting their freaking brains, like tased, effectively. I think I'd have some, like, minor brain issues, too, afterwards.
My theory personally is that they come here to this level and they fall victim to that static noise driving them insane and inducing paranoia, so they get really scared, and then they might get electrocuted with high voltage from the dangling wires, or they might get hit on the head with falling rubble. All of these...
I mean, yeah, like, if it's not like rubble falling on their heads and, like, giving them brain damage, can you imagine if the level itself purposefully drops live wires on your head to shock you, to shock your brain? That'd be insane.
Things might cause amnesia. But like I said, there is no one perfect description of the level. My thing is just a theory. The description I just read to you is a theory. We don't really know. Another thing that we really don't know is the entity count that this level has, because it's pretty debated. Some people say that there's probably no entities here, because if there was, then people would have remembered seeing them. Others say that they've been there and it's crawling with entities, like wretches and skin stealers and tile traps and things like that. But one thing that most people that have come here can agree on is that they all recall hearing strange screaming noises emitting from above them while they're walking through the level. They might not remember anything else about anything, but they recall that screaming noise coming from the vents above. It's unknown if anybody's actually screaming for help or if it's kind of the level playing tricks. We just don't know. Another group of people say that the only entity here is the level itself, and it's some sort of gigantic creature that just wants to eat people.
So you see what I'm saying? Maybe not eat people, but could you imagine if, like, the level was just, like, specifically, like, what is this? What are you doing here? Get out. Like, what if the actual level itself is a living entity, and, like, when humans get in it, just like with, you know, our human bodies, whenever a virus gets into it, you know, it starts trying to, like, you know, you start to have a fever because that's the body heating itself up to try to eliminate and destroy the virus. You start to cough and sneeze because that's the body trying to like cough out the virus, sneeze out the disease. You know, you get diarrhea, the same thing. The body is like, if maybe the virus is in your stomach, maybe the virus is there. It's trying to like flush that out the system. So what if that's what it is? Like, what if the level itself is like trying to shock you, trying to drop rubble on you, trying to like just trying to get you the hell out. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that's true, but maybe it is. I don't know. The leading theory on what this level is, though, is that it's some kind of pocket dimension that's only accessible by entering the physical space of level 107. And that somehow this pocket dimension is a null zone or something like that that blocks out people's ability to recall what they're seeing. Like the people that go there's eyes can take in what they're seeing at the time, but it doesn't log that as a memory in their brain, which essentially rips the memory glands from their brain. But whatever the case is, whether it's
the memory glands. Ah, yes, the memory glands. What if the actual level itself, like, because it's like one of those things where it's like, let's say if this level like was a thing and somebody traveled there, what if the whole level, like, what if there's just a dust in the air, or maybe not even dust? What if it's just the level innately has the ability to grant a sort of like amnesia ability? Because like, you know that there's like that like drug that the dentists give you that's like the Twilight thing, where it's like they inject you with some stuff where it's like you feel all the pain and all the bad stuff, but like because they injected you with the drug, you don't remember any of that stuff. Like what if the level did that to you? So like technically you're going through all of it, you're experiencing all of it, and some of it might stay, but for the most part you're not gonna remember most of it because it's like a Twilight, it's like the Twilight. You know, you're being Twilighted or whatnot.
Destroy a building infested with live broken wires, whether it's some sort of alien pocket dimension, whether it's a torture chamber for a Backrooms deity, level 107 will shatter your brain into a million pieces if you get sent there, and after you come back, you won't be the same person after going.
But even if you come back, like, you know, how would you document that anomaly? Oh, if you go into the room, there's like a Twilight effect. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't be able to document it because you would forget that you even freaking went into the room, basically.
Going to it. This levels page is very short. It's like 2 paragraphs long, so I tried to explain all the lore I could. And the last thing I need to explain to you is how to avoid that horrible fate of getting your brain put into a blender. And for that, you need to know how to enter and how to exit. To enter, you have to find a specific door over on level 106. That's all I have, that's all it says. And to exit, some say that you have to dodge the wires that are hanging down and electrocuting people, and then eventually find a hole in the ceiling that you can climb up through. Once you do that, you need to put a chair there and climb up, and then you'll crawl through the ceiling and you'll be sent to a multitude of different levels. That's if the level even exists. We don't have any actual data or photographic evidence of it at all. It's just hearsay, but we assume it does. Maybe. This is one of those levels that represents the strangeness of the Backrooms. A lot of the things here are not confirmed. They're not even real per se, but the threat and the danger of it is still there. Just the story and the idea of a place like this that essentially takes away your ability to remember things just by you going there, and you don't even recall the horrors that you went through inside of the level. That's pretty terrifying in and of itself, and the concept doesn't even need to be fleshed out. That's horrifying as it is, and I'm glad the level's written like that. This is
yeah, I mean, at this point, it's like the fear of the unknown, you know? It's like, it sort of just leaves you, like, what is gonna be scarier than your freaking, your own imagination, you know what I'm saying?
super OG level. I think I talked about it a long time ago, like 4 years ago, but I wanted to give it a proper whole video here, and since it's Broogli Summer Spectacular, I figured I'd go ahead and do that. But with all that said, that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching.
It's a cool one. I mean, it might genuinely also just be that there's an entity that lives there, or that, like, that's just their house, that's just where they you know, they're resident, that's where they live on that level, and anytime a survivor or wanderer ends up there, they might just go and attack them and lobotomize them or something, you know? Like, some kind of, like, ability that they got or something. An amnesia beam or something. I don't know, like, you never know, and they just don't remember it.
till the end. If you did enjoy it, leave a like. I'd really appreciate it. It really helps the channel out. It's the best way to support me. While you're down there leaving a like, see what I did there. Check out all my other stuff. It's all over there in the description. You know where it's at. I post on Instagram. I post on my other channel, Spoogli, and I'm starting to post on Toogly again. There's so much coming to this channel, Broogli, Spoogli, Toogly. It's all about to be crazy. I've been going wild here on Broogli, crazy on Spoogli, and I'm gonna start my travel vlog series over there on Toogly. So just tap into that.
All right, but now you have to start an educational nature channel called Moogly. After the Jungle Book character. Get on it.
That when you're ready. Make sure to tell somebody you love them, because life is too
Oh,
short.
bro, actually though, if you actually make Moogly, you could totally make like a spooky jungle like lore kind of. You know what I'm saying?
You all as well. With all that said,
like the Thunderbird
have a fantastic day. Enjoy your summer, and I will see you in the next installments of the Broogli.
It's not summer. That was a month ago. I'm joking. No, actually, technically is, right? Still. What a phenomenal video. Absolutely go and drop Broogli a like. Go drop him a sub. All that good stuff. If you are here with me live, I'm dropping the video on the Discord, so please be sure to go and drop him a like, go drop him a sub, go and drop him a comment as well, so the algorithm knows that you liked the video. Ayoo, Monodachi! Thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can also find links to the videos that we reacted to today down in the description below, along with my Oshi marks. I'll see you in the next video, Monos. Goodbye, and thank you so much for swinging by. Sadu!